Hey, my name is John, but people call me Narwhal, and I've never seen any superhero movies in my life until I started this challenge where I'm watching through every single one from 1978 to 2021. You should subscribe and follow along with me. All right, today we got Superman 2. Right off the bat, I really liked how the intro of this movie shared a lot of scenes and footage from parts of the first movie, and I just thought that was kind of cool because you don't see that a whole lot where the sequel takes like direct footage, and in a lot of ways it felt like a re-edit of certain parts of the first movie for like a while. I don't remember exactly how long that intro of the second one is, but like there was times where I was kind of confused. I'm like, am I watching the right movie? And that might be because I did watch the Richard Donner cut, which from one of my friends told me it's way better than the original cut of Superman 2. I've heard mixed things. There's been a lot of comments on my TikTok, some people saying, oh, the original was way better than the Richard Donner cut. But overall, I enjoyed the Donner cut. I never watched the original one, probably won't, because this one was, you know, it was okay. Like I said, I really enjoyed the whole intro and like the transition between the first and the second movie. The Phantom Zone, I think is what it's called, where those criminals from the first one were sent. And I'm actually really glad that they were a part of this movie, because that was a really intriguing, scary concept to me from the first movie, that you can just banish these criminals into nothingness. Like, I don't know what that thing is. It literally looks like a mirror that just sucked them in, and they got sent in space just being stuck in a mirror. That is literally the worst form of punishment I can think of. As long as you could never die in the Phantom Zone, like if you're just immortal and you're stuck in a mirror floating through the void for endless time, that is hell. Anyways, I thought it was kind of just convenient that it's like, oh, the Phantom Zone thing, mirror thing finally shatters, and they happen to be close to Earth. And then the evil guys come to Earth. Like, what are the odds of that? I also really liked the whole sequence where they were just like killing people on the moon. I don't know. There was just some really innovative like concepts, because no other time had I seen a movie where someone's on the moon and they encounter a life form that's like living on the moon. Like I've never seen that in a movie, which is kind of surprising because there's so many movies with the moon. So I don't know. It was cool when they just yeeted them off the moon and killed them. Also, Lois, what the fuck are you doing? Just like that is the dumbest. I was infuriated. She was trying to prove that Clark Kent was Superman. So she just throws herself off of a building and expects him to catch her. Like, that is just not a cool move at all. She could have had him prove it in so many other ways than just literally throwing herself off a building, but she goes with the most dramatic one possible. Last video with the original Superman, I was saying I really liked the relationship between Lex Luthor and his little, what's that guy's name? Otis. Wow, that's the best name for that character. Otis is kind of a dummy, and I loved him, and he meant a lot to me, and just to see Lex Luthor fly away without him really rubbed me the wrong way. So Lex, I'm not a fan anymore, dude. What you gotta say about it? Also, I don't know what the timelines are of these movies, like how many weeks go by during the duration of the movies, and also how much time is like in between the movies. I don't think it ever directly specified, but maybe you guys can correct me on that. But it always just seems like things move really fast, and I don't know if that was just the 80s or whatever, but even in the Batman franchise, it was like they meet this girl and the girl is just instantly in love with them like real quick, and then they're just like making out. Well, I don't know, they're not really making out, but I don't know, does anyone else just feel like that's weird? Maybe that's not at all. Maybe that's what people want, you know. Oh, it's a love story. They meet, they fall in love, they're perfect for each other. He saves her from trying to jump off a building and kill herself. Oh my God, so romantic. But it just feels like it's kind of forced, like that they just get together really quick. Also, this is not really a statement about the movie, but more of a question that I could just Google right now, but I'm here anyways, so I can ask you guys. How come in the first movie, like, why did Superman's dad, why did he put is kryptonite the green stuff? Why did his dad put kryptonite in amongst the other like gem things or crystals or whatever? Why did he put the green one in there in the first place? Because if that's the thing that makes him really weak, why would his dad do that? Is his dad secretly the bad guy? Is his dad secretly alive and is, you know, controlling this whole thing? I don't really know if that's some big conspiracy that I'm thinking too deep on. But like, I vividly remember the scene in the first movie where the dad kind of slips in the green crystal thing, which that's the kryptonite, right? I don't really know if that made any sense. Overall, it was a decent movie. Probably won't watch it again, but it didn't necessarily do anything wrong. The Donner cut It was like a good experience, so I'm gonna just assume that that was better than the theatrical version. I forgot what I gave it on TikTok, but I'll give it a 6.9 out of 10. So if you guys want more content, you know, if you really like my voice or my face, or you just want to see some other stuff that I do, you should go subscribe to my podcast called Peak to Middle School. We post new episodes twice a week. Both of them have full video versions in the studio with me and my best friend Kyle. It would mean a lot to me, and we're just trying to grow that show as much as possible, so go listen to it. Also, subscribe to this channel because there's going to be a bunch of new videos, probably like 3 a week maybe. And next up, we got Superman 3, so wish me luck.